Hey everybody, what's going on? So today I'm going to show y'all this awesome new game. It's called SimCity Build It. It's not really that new, but it's not been on the App Store for very long, and so I want y'all to, if you haven't heard about it, I want you to hear about it because it's actually pretty cool, and it's kind of like a builder game just like Clash of Clans. So I've progressed all right, pretty far in this game. Uh, Not quite. Like the update came out, so now I have to work harder because I felt like I built pretty much almost all I can. But basically, what you do is you start out this game, and it's actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty complicated. But honestly, I thought Clash was too when you start it. But this game, it gives you the chance to kind of build a city. So fans of Sims, I'm probably sure you've heard of this. I honestly have never liked Sims, but until I saw this game, and then I thought the whole thing was just outstanding. It's this whole franchise makes me really look into it because I never thought that I'm a huge fan of building games, and I think that this game really captures that whole aspect of it. So basically, what you do is you start out with a lot with these buildings, and then you build these materials, and you continually get more materials as you level up. So I'll show you all my starting area. My starting area was all in this little circle area. You can't really see my finger, but it's that kind of central area around there. And you start out with these really crappy roads. Here, I'll show you what they look like. They're these 2-lane, shitty ass roads. And it's crazy because then you build them up into 4-lane, and then you get to like these 6-lane roads, which can, if you're too much buildings and too many people and like not enough road, just like in today's world, you people aren't happy. They don't like traffic, surprisingly. And so basically, in this game, you're trying to build the biggest city you can. In the top left over here, you see your population. It takes a while to build this up, but here's the main thing you need to be worried about. When you start the game, you've got to worry about fire. Try and click it for you. I'll find a different one for y'all. There's fire, health, and police. I'll pull this up. Oh, see, look. Okay, we got to overflow surge. This is perfect. So right here, you can see the sewage. You've got waste, fire, police, health, government, which is just like parks and like how they're feeling. It just shows the overall basis about whether they're going to move out, and they will move out, and it significantly drops your population. It's really annoying. Parks, as you can see, you build parks. That's the first thing you start building. Education, it's like a perk you unlock once you start getting golden keys, which requires you to build this thing, which I'll get to in a second. Transportation, just another benefit you can have. Entertainment, gambling, which I'm relatively new at, and then landmarks, which came with the new update, which is looking pretty sweet. I'm gonna look forward to building a lot of landmarks. And then, all right, power. So mainly when you start out, you have to deal with power, water, um, fire. That's mainly what it is. And then you get to police, and then you get to health. Fire, I'm not gonna lie, it starts off, it's a pain in the ass. You can't, it's really hard to cope with. It's expensive. Basic water towers, it really isn't that difficult because they're pretty cheap. I mean, you just need to save up, and but with the fire stations, the basic fire stations, it covers like no land at all. So like each of these fire, here I'll show you one. All right, here's a fire station. So these fire stations only cover a 6x8 area. So I'll show you the area that cover. That's how much area that cover. That little green square. So that's not many houses. That's probably like these 6 houses right there. That is one fire station covers that much. So when you start out, you're gonna want to build a lot of houses as fast as possible, but then you're gonna need to save up to buy fire. But you got to be careful because you got to do it quickly and try and cover the most area. And I didn't do that well, so I'm trying to advise you that if you don't build these fire stations quickly, it's gonna really mess up. And it took me a while to recover from what that did. So now I need sewage. So these are also pretty relatively easy, but then you have the dirty radius. And what the dirty radius is it causes basically if your Sims get in the middle of it, they're not happy and they're probably going to move out very quickly. So you always got to be careful of the dirty radius. But since I'm low on sewage, if I don't start upping it, then people are going to move out, and we definitely don't want that. So there we go. You can see all the people are happy. All right. Now I'm going to move on to the GTS, the Global Trade Station. So basically what this is you unlock it pretty shortly, and what it does is it gives you these nice little places from other players that can sell their stuff. If you see right here, that's what this is. I'm not selling anything right now, but you put stuff up that you want to sell and you get to choose the price. So I'll show you. I need those for expansions. Someone beat me to it. Fudge. All right. Basically, what this is it allows you to go buy merchandise from other players using your in-game currency right here. Simoleons, I guess, whatever. And all right, that's basically what that is. And you're going to need a lot of materials, and some materials take like an instant to build, and some take like 5 hours, which is a pain in the ass too. So I'm going to show y'all how to do this. So, all right, so we need a garden chair. All right, so then what we do is we go over here, garden furniture, and we build that. But now I need plastic, cloth, and wood, so I'm going to go over here, queue up some of that to make wood, but I already have enough. I'm going to make 2 of those because they're always used. Let's get that. Oh yeah, when they have comments, you want to click that because it gives you these items, which I'll show you, that can either upgrade this, and I don't have enough, or they give you the items which can expand your area, which is very useful. All right, and then we need cloth, it said. Cloth. There. All right, so basically that's about that. What that is about. It's at this level I have to keep running around checking for what people want and stuff. All right. Oh yeah, okay, the boat. This is important. So if you're kind of overloaded with a bunch of stuff and you don't have enough money, you want to check out the boat. I don't know what level you have to be for this. I don't remember. But if you just have nothing to do and you want to start building stuff, it gives you these golden keys, which you use to purchase like entertainment stuff. And that's really good. So once I start upgrading these buildings, I'm probably just going to chill and start building stuff for these boats to rack up some golden keys. And that's like the key to success in this game because it increases your population by a tremendous amount. All right, and then when you reach like level or population of 90,000, you get the I'm trying to think of what it's called. I think it's like, what's it called? I don't know. It's not telling me. I really can't think of what it's called. And basically, what that is it's the Science Destruction Center or something. Anyway, so you have to have these required items, and then you can start it. And what it does is it unleashes like chaos on your city, just like it destroys like 3 buildings, and then you have to rebuild them. It instantly builds them. You only have to do 1 build, and it gives you a lot of golden keys. But you got to deal with like 3 or 4 of them. So yeah, that's what that is. All right, then this Tokyo Airport, I'm not there yet. I have no clue what it is really, but it says it's obviously it looks like it takes your passengers or whatever to what I've heard, and to God, I'm sorry, I'm kind of have to cold. That's why I'm having trouble getting things out. These it takes your like people to Tokyo, and then what that allows you to do is get these, but it demands more people, I guess you would say. But you got to have the airport, and it's like a bigger house, better, and yeah. And I'm looking forward to see what these future demands have and stuff like that. All right, so you're probably also wondering what these things are. What this is, my computer just went off, is these coins are for upgrading your, well, actually, no, I'm sorry, these coins sell goods that you may want to give, and what that does is it gives you money in return for, I think it generally gives you a upgraded amount of what you should charge. So I use these as kind of like an idea of what I would charge on the GTS. You always charge less on the GTS than they will be willing to pay you, because these people pay you way more than real life people will, because real life people aren't idiots. All right. Well, generally they aren't. Although I've seen some people selling these things generally go for about like 1,000, if like for like two, and I've seen people sell them for like 10, which is really stupid. When you get to even not even this really high of a level, you have the ability when you start getting these golden keys. If you really satisfy buildings, then when you upgrade them, it will result in them becoming luxurious buildings. And that's what I plan to do when I reach like max level sort of on this game. I'm gonna start really upgrading, like demolishing all these things, and start putting golden key buildings in, which will result in getting a bunch of these nice, super nice buildings to kind of give it more of a show. All right, so that's basically it, y'all. That's a basic overview of what's going on in this game. So if you could give me a like and subscribe, and check out my Clash of Clans videos if you're into that game. I'm gonna start adding voice to them. I didn't have voice in the first videos, but I figured out how, and it's gonna be awesome. So I'll give you information about how to like find me and stuff, and check out my trade depot right here. So thank you. Later.